Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Sensei Suplex, and today we have the likes of Oathbound. Hope you guys are ready for an awesome epic time as we kick things off. Sorry, we had some technical issues, and then another player just asked me right before the game started to set up a couple of things. So we're gonna be starting a little bit late here, so bear with me. But yeah, we're working through it. I also meant to respond to a couple people in the Discord, but yeah, there's just a lot of stuff going on in general right now, so bear with me. I'm human. I'll get to all your questions and stuff, and all 12 people in my DMs when I can. Thank you guys. All right. That said, I don't really have time to go through announcements because we're already late starting the session, so we're just gonna get started over here and unmute. All right, y'all. Let's get to it.
For this quest, I was like,
All
wait,
right.
I thought I signed up for
We are
Wednesday.
live. Only intros.
No, apparently it was for signing up for today, and then I went back to sleep.
Well, welcome.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
I'll be a real dog. You threw a curveball at me right before the session started. I'm gonna have to get this done on Monday if that's okay. I don't think it's gonna matter too much, but you can just assume you have it. Is that cool?
Yeah, I just was like, oh, I got points. Let me put it in there. This ain't working.
Appreciate you, because yeah, the skill tree is like one of the most annoying modules to ever work with, but it is so cool when you get it working.
Yeah, I'm about to say +2 to survival.
Yeah, so you just know you have the +2. You're good.
Yay!
All right. For anybody just joining, link is in the VC for the. Here, I'm also gonna kick Rainbow. Oh, Rainbow's working on stuff. Never mind. All right. Links to the VC or link to the Foundry and the Watch Together is already in the chat. Go ahead and join that. But if you guys are all good, then let us get started with today's session. All right, everyone, gather around the table, and let me tell you all Leonios' fable. To gather around for the tale of these warriors, revolutionists, and adventurers alike. Previously, you all had gathered forth to take on the mighty behemoth. After going through this dangerous vault, you had met trial after trial again and again. After dealing with strange stone golems, to even dealing with a couple of elementals along the way. From puzzles to eventually dealing with, finally, the Elder Primordial in Behemoth, quote-unquote, God of the Sea. You guys had, or you guys in particular, the group of the likes of Wei, Nurin, Yisk, Ezekiel, and Sylvia, you had already dealt with your side of the vault, dealing with the dragon Aurox and at least convincing him to not necessarily rip you guys into two. After convincing him, due to a dramatic moment from Yisk's awakening, you were able to convince him onto your side at least for a brief amount of time, as you guys had a mutual enemy in the Architect. You guys soared amongst his back, learned a couple of things, learning that, well, Yisk had apparently been bugged from a long time ago, all the way dating back to the casino, before eventually you guys did battle with Behemoth. You'd eventually be able to win, surviving the encounter, but afterwards, some of you decided to go and aid the other party in helping them in their battle as well. Now, we return back to the surface with the likes of Ezekiel and Wei, as you guys seem to be returning back from your daring battle. With that, my friends, you guys will return back to this map right about here, as we come right off the edges of things. Where is this? There we go. With that said, we look over towards you two first, Wei and Ezekiel. You guys look around and about, you'll see as the dragon kind of floats about, looking down upon the battlefield, but then more so looking around the general area before soaring up about 120 feet, looking around, just kind of observing. Meanwhile, you two, along with the likes of Gashir, seem to climb back up to this more so rocky cliffside and try to get your bearings. I said, between you two, is there anything that you'd immediately say between one another, or you just try to do after that crazy back-to-back set of battles?
I can go ahead and go if you want. You want me to, Jake?
What?
So I can go and go first, unless you want to say what Way's doing.
Well, I think Wei would just slowly and leisurely just kind of amble on over, just looking down at the pool of water after seeing everyone else jump down, and then Wei and Ezekiel just kind of left behind to chill here, babysitting Gashir. So just kind of look at the water.
Oh, did you make your way over here? Ezekiel actually probably making small talk with Kashir. In fact, he'll probably try and reflect back to something as he gets attention, as he would sort of approach Kashir, as he would say, "So, Kashir, seeing as though you've made it this far, seeing just exactly how much of a benefit you've been to this team, I have but one question to ask you now."
Do you want my autograph? Is that what you're going to ask? It's okay, you can have it. In fact, you can have two. I'll throw one in for the house.
No, but you're on the right track. You remember before, when I asked about how did you get the name, the Noxious Blade? Do you feel as if now is the proper time to regale that story?
Fine. Sure. A deal's a deal. Yeah. Also, I'm just rolling. You can ignore these dice. I'm just rolling it for the overlay. That's it. Okay. Well, here is the tale of the Noxious Blade. And you'll see as he kind of says that, lightning will begin to strike in the area as... this is definitely not him, but as the lightning begins to strike Wei and Ezekiel, you look up and you hear, or you more so see, as the sky itself, something begins to shift. Nothing too alarming, in fact. More so the opposite. Right as Gashir is trying to regale you the tale, Ezekiel, this is what you see as your vision is almost completely taken over. Same thing with you, Wei. And not only that, all of you guys who are kind of swimming upwards back to these two after this massive battle, your vision also is taken from you as well, as you also see this. But what you all in particular see is the skies over Thrine begin to clear. The endless storms of lightning some of you have seen since Session 1 finally start to break. That thunder that you've almost grown accustomed to begins to all quiet. The lightning around you begins to finally fade, and for the first time in a long time, real sunlight pushes through the clouds as the storms cease. In that same moment, your vision begins to shift to see the likes of Floodgate Flats, as a massive wave rises high enough to wipe thousands of people away, only for it to suddenly stop and sink back before it can hit the city. Your vision shifts again as you see people elsewhere in Thrine fighting for their lives beneath crackling skies and in the midst of this thunderstorm and differing tornadoes, certain that they are about to die, only for the storm to fail them just at the last second and leave them alive to see another day. Your vision shifts one more time, as you see a nearby Crownsguard sheriff, lightning gathered in his hand as he moves to arrest and kill a group of outlaws and revolutionaries, using the storm for his own power, before eventually, suddenly, he loses it. The storm no longer answers him, and in that moment his fears is beginning to set in for him. Those revolutionaries find the courage to fight back and bring him down. Across Thrine, you all feel it. Not a total peace, not safety, but more so a bit of relief in a land that has only known chaos. One of the elder primordials has fallen, no longer bound by oath beneath King Leonios' control, and that, my friends, is because of all of you. Thryne is quieter today than it was yesterday. You all are unspoken heroes of Thryne, whether the populace realizes it or not. With that, the vision begins to end, and you'll see as some of you begin to slowly rise up, Gashir will say, "And that is how I am the Noxious Blade."
Does Gashir seem to notice the effects that are going on as he's regaling the story?
You get the sense that he is doing all of his like theatrics and more. He probably notices that the rain stopped, but yeah, from him doing all the theatrics, he wasn't even really paying much attention to either of you.
You'll see as Wei is like hand twitches, almost as if he wants to just push him into the water right now.
I see. I'll admit, it was much more of an captivating story than I was anticipating. I'll be entirely frank with you. When you first joined our ranks, I was skeptical of what your abilities were. But now, without a shadow of a doubt, you have wholeheartedly earned your place within our ranks. I have no longer any questions about you belonging here.
Ah, wonderful. I'm glad I'm finally getting some appreciation here. Thank you. I'm so happy.
Trying so hard not to break character. Gosh, freaking love this guy.
Yeah, if it isn't clear, Gishu did not do any of that. But regardless, before you even try to ask him, you're gonna see as several individuals begin to pop out from the water below, and those individuals, well, seem to be these couple of individuals. We'll start off because unless someone immediately says something from down below, I'll just roll the dice. Does anybody say anything as you guys arrive out of here? Fair enough. Here, I'll roll a d6 real quick. That's gonna be Ace here. Is there anything that you would say as you kind of like swim upwards and kind of, well, after seeing that strange vision?
Oh, we all saw it. Okay. That was quite strange. Pulling out of the water, just looking around and honestly caught off guard. He hasn't really been described what Aurox is, and so that's kind of interesting to see. Hey, it's Kashia, and two random people he has never seen. And so he's just like a bit confused, but kind of like rolling with the moment, thinking those two will fill him in. Because yes, hasn't.
Seems your friends have returned, perhaps with some more.
It seems that they have. But while most are familiar faces, there's at least one that I haven't seen before. It's good that our ranks are growing, quite rapidly for that matter.
Yordkashir, why don't you go and welcome them on up? Help them out of the water. And Wade just kind of kicks him down.
Oh, okay, fine. You're just gonna see he's gonna start rolling down like a bowling ball and just flops directly into the water. Hey, fuck you! I thought I was done with the hazing.
Apologies, my hand slipped.
That's what your foot
It's
did.
supposed to be a gentle nudge.
Sylvia picks him up and drags them both onto the shore.
Sure. As you kind of do, they'll say, "Thank you. Can you believe these people? This is how they treat a dragon slayer. Or behemoth slayer. Ridiculous."
I am so sick of this water.
But hello, I am Gashir, the dragon-slaying, behemoth-beating, noxious blade. Pleasure to see all of you. Welcome to our horrible abode. It will be a great time here.
How does the dragon react to that name?
He is 120 feet in the air right now, so he does not hear this.
You think she would be brave enough to stay up right next to the dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's stupid enough.
he is.
Valor climbs over
He
the
would.
edge of the rocks. Dragon slaying, huh? And what's that? He points to the very much alive dragon above them.
Well, you know, we had to like, you should have seen it. Gashir was like, ha pa pa, and then he was like, and then he starts doing the motion of casting a spell, mimicking him casting hypnotic pattern, and just ooh ah, ooh, ah. And you should have been like that. And Gashir was like, wha-cha, whoo, and he just keeps on doing multiple motions, and that, and you had to be there. You had to be there.
No, I don't
I'm
got a
sure I
spell to make
did.
it stop.
It's just passive. Good job.
Thank you.
He kind of nudges Yisk. How's his training been going?
Ironically, not the worst.
That's better than I was expecting.
Ironically, he also killed the behemoth, so that's not a lot.
He was the he was the one that got the last hit.
Yeah,
There you go,
the
figures.
Dragon Slayer is a little bit much.
Kind of speaking to the group. Do we want to keep talking in this area, or do we want to go somewhere a bit more closed?
You all look like you could use a fire. It's a bit waterlogged and soggy.
Well, don't we want to get our gold first?
Oh, we have to go back to the forge.
Oh. Wait, it's not that guy.
Oh, that's the guy.
That is the guy.
Speaking of which, as you kind of mentioned the idea of making a campsite, right before you're really able to get another word out way, you're going to see as the dragon now finally looking down, seeing multiple of you have returned. He immediately just beelines and flies directly over towards you, slamming down onto the cliffside before snarling. As this happens, you see as he begins to immediately inhale, and he's looking as if he's getting ready to almost lunge at you, or possibly even exhale a breath weapon if you answer wrong. But he looks over towards Yisk and some of the others, and he calms himself for the time being, but then looks towards you very much with a lot of aggressive anticipation as he says, "You, where is it? You said he was down there. Where is he?"
Yes, we'll pull out the body and throw it to the ground.
Good. As he kind of like tosses the body, he just immediately slams a massive claw on the architect's corpse. As he does so, he begins to look closer towards it. What is this?
Dead.
Apparently, he's been dead for a while.
Damn it all!
Unless you can confirm that this isn't him. Like, this is all that we know currently.
See as they'll begin to sniff them, or sniff the corpse, sniff the robes themselves. He'll look at them, looking at every finer detail before looking up towards you all and saying, "This is him. It is unfortunate I wasn't able to be the one able to bestow death upon him, but there are multiple ways to ensure he knows the pain that I felt. Tell me, is this all of him? I have
That's
an
all that we
idea.
found.
Naren, make a deception check.
Yep.
And that's what I didn't say. Shit.
Does the corpse look pretty intact, Sensei?
Um,
For the most part?
the corpse, I mean, yeah, it's, so you don't know it, so I would quickly describe it to you and Ezekiel. You'll see is, the corpse that, Yis kind of pulls out and throws towards the dragon it's a complete skeleton, right? It's not really, like, this thing has been long dead. But what you also see is that it's kind of dressed up in, these mage-like or engineer-like robes. It's kind of like a mix between those two. You can kind of see as there's some pouches here and there, but everything that was on his person seems to be been picked clean. Beyond that, anybody from the likes of Trosane would know that the design of his clothing seems to be from that region. One other thing is that this corpse does not have a head.
Oh.
Nurin, with your 10, I'm going to quickly make an insight check from the dragon.
This isn't Garthon, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. 14. As this happens, Aurox is going to look or get very, and I mean very close to the tiny being known as Nurin. And you're going to see as rage is beginning to build up in his eyes, his gems on his back and throughout his entire body begin to glow. Ace, as you kind of see this creature in its full form, this dragon it's almost made out of molten lava with these strange kind of mana crystals imbued into it, all of which are like kind of glowing right now.
Ooh.
You get the sense that this individual is about to snap if someone doesn't do anything or if Nurin doesn't maybe come clean. Most of you guys know that Nurin has the other skull. Yeah, all of you guys down below know he has the skull.
Shit.
Nern,
You grab it. You...
Looking at the
I know
party, I mean, it's. Nern has also mentioned that getting more information out would be kind of cool, but if that's if we're dropping everything, that's. Are you
I
guys
feel
saying
that we might be able to get the information later on.
Okay.
Like above table, just for some clarification, what's skull referring to?
The skull
Uh,
of
the
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 architect.
architect's skull.
To fill you back in, because I know it's been a week or so, actually 2 weeks really. The architect is basically the being that was the one who created all the collars and stuff like that for the motion siphoning stuff that you guys discovered in his lair in that fortress, right? And the other thing is that he basically wanted revenge onto him. So your deal was basically go get the architect, bring the dragon to him, let the dragon get his revenge, and then you'd be good to go. Is this all ringing a bell, Unsung?
Somewhat. This may have taken place during a session I wasn't there, possibly.
You weren't there for the battle, I know that. And you weren't there for, there's one other session, but yeah. You were there at the very least for the, what do you call it? Learning of the significance of the architect and stuff.
Okay. I'm just making sure my notes match up from what I do have.
Yep. Alright. That said, the dragon is right beside Nurin, and they're looking like as if they're about to snap his head off. What do you guys do?
Sylvia places a hand on Nuren's shoulder and just whispers, "Give him the fucking skull."
Fine. Meant no disrespect. This individual has a lot of knowledge that I'd like to make sure it doesn't get to anyone else, and he'll Kerr's skull and set it with the corpse. There's magic I know of that is able to ask questions to the dead.
Make a persuasion check, Nern.
Hmm.
11. I see. It seems to be that you are smarter than you look. But I intended to do the same. Hence why I asked for the rest of him, if there was a rest of him.
Alright. I
However,
think we.
I understand and appreciate you not wanting to further the damage that this individual has caused. So, how about this? I will question this being on my own, but I will at least ask a question for you in your stead. They'll kind of, as they say this, will begin to motion over for you to give them the skull.
Yeah. He would hand him over, seeing this as a very like, oh, we have the same goal here. I kind of turned to the party. Is there anything we wish to know? Because I've got something in mind.
About the Ether Forge, because he scratched out all the instructions.
Oh yeah, if we could figure out how to make more ether crystals, that'd be great.
Mm.
More information about the souls trapped down there.
I think it's all connected.
Yeah, I must say, I think it might be all.
Yeah. Do
But-
you know, just to scratch out one of the many questions we have, do you know about any of the... What's the deal with these souls down there at the forge?
I know a bit, but not much. It is connected to souls to some degree. The architect didn't tell me much, or at least much more than he intended for me to know. I can ask them for confirmation, but at the very least, I know the forge is powered on some souls.
Alright.
Did we feel any while forging? Did we feel any like souls being drained or something?
Drained? Not necessarily, but if you remember, whenever you guys were making the weapons, you guys were seeing like dozens of people's like last moments before they passed in life.
I think only Vay got that one.
Was it Way? It might have. I could have swore it was a bunch of you, but maybe it was only Way or Yisk.
I definitely didn't get it.
Okay.
Yeah, but like you said, it was like something resonating each of our souls.
Yeah. But it wasn't like you didn't feel anything like being taken away from you or just from anything, and like as far as you were aware, you weren't you didn't feel anything like that, no.
Well,
And did we feel that those last moments of the souls from like the ambient souls around, or from perhaps the ether crystals, if they maybe are made out of souls?
You would specifically here make an Arcana check actually, Sylvia.
would I be able to assist?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Get advantage.
Ooh. Yeah. Was so close to a 20.
13
Damn.
to 8. Oh my god. one day, Mira. Alright.
When we are in Korgoth, yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, Omen didn't get his until level 9. Alright. 13. With the 13, as you kind of like look back on and try to remember some bits of it, you can't confirm it, but your character is pretty confident that that could be the reason why. Or that could be the thing. It could be the soul or souls trapped in said aether crystals.
Yeah. Then Sylvia's going to tell that to everyone. I believe perhaps the crystals themselves are what contains the souls, and all those ambient spirits around that place. Probably the architect was using them to create more ether crystals.
Hmm.
But
For
it can
go ahead.
only be one question. So what will it be?
I think it will be the how we can use the forge. More information about it, or any information you can glean from him. But as something for the future, if there's any locations that you do uncover that are connected to this individual, we would surely love to know to help stamp out his influence here in Leonios. We wish to gain an advantage against the crown. And if he was connected, what he knows would be very valuable to us.
With that, without saying really another word, the dragon begins to take flight, and he will begin to take the corpse with him. Oh, actually, you know what? No. Before he does that, he'll actually look over towards you all, and they'll say, this. You all have honored your agreement. So, I will honor mine here. And you're gonna see as he'll look over towards you, and then he's going to take out what is this? He's going to take out a runic device. Ace, as you kind of see this, the runic device that he pulls is very, very similar to the one Iron Eye Garthon had as well. He begins to just kind of place it down to the ground. It's not like super big. He can also just hand it into you, Nurin. But he explains and says, "This will get you back to the Aether Forge. That said, use it wisely. It needs to be charged every now and again. AKA, you can't basically use this willy-nilly. It's like once per long rest, right?"
Okay.
Ah.
Ooh, is mine the same way?
You have no idea what the fuck yours does.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Hey guys, want to try something out?
No.
Famous last words.
But I will warn you this. Though it needs time to recharge, it is finite in its potential. Translation, just for the sake of you guys understanding as players, basically meaning you can use this to teleport a total of 3 times and then it stops working forever. So you will need another means. You will need to discover another means to be able to get to the Aether Forge eventually. Make sense?
We need to find that teleportation
sense.
circle.
Or develop.
We have the money now to build that facility in the Bastion. Just need to visit.
Yeah.
That said, the dragon is going to take the corpse. They're going to go off over here, in their corner, so they're, alone. But they're gonna start casting Speak with Dead, and let you guys do your own things, leaving you to your own devices. Wait, also, did you want to make a quick campfire here?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say like you were just doing that while still being attentive, but like doing that in the meantime?
Honestly, I think Wei kind of would have just been letting the dragon and them yap, and he's just been sitting there making this campfire at his feet the whole time.
Bet.
Kind of like humming him to himself, unbothered.
Bet. Here you go, dog. Bam.
Nice.
No. At his feet.
Oh shit, my bad.
He's in the fire.
And then, out of nowhere too, someone just sees him whip out a stick and a rat and just roasting it.
Oh.
Speaking of which, I'm
No.
glad you actually remembered it. Yeah, I said it last session. I paused it because obviously you guys were locked into combat back to back to back to back to back. But You guys are
Oh.
all very much out of food and water until you start collecting said resources. All of you are now very much exhausted. Level 1 exhaustion for all of you. It is not a great time right now.
Osadi. Wait, where the fuck is Osadi?
Hopefully
still-
coming later on.
Well, he still needs resources. He needs supplies to cook with. He
We
can't just
need
make
to
shit
go
out of
They're a
nothing.
chef.
We gotta go to Flatwoods to get food.
You need resources. He can't just make food out of air.
That's what chefs do, though.
All
The
right.
fuck you mean?
But regardless, you guys are free to your own devices. I guess Sheer is going to kind of, for the sake of everything, he's also exhausted, but he's just going to kind of do his own thing over here unless you guys call him over to talk to him.
All right. If I remember from last session, and now I'll start talking in game, I believe this rune device will take us over Flatwoods.
Oh,
Where does it lead?
Sorry. Before you get all started, my bad. I need somebody to track resources, because Storm is actually granting you guys a food resource to help you out. Through chat.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank
Is that rat? Get Ray. Get Ray.
yes, we'll do it.
So, yes, you're gonna do it? Okay. Storm, you're using the, confirm it in the chat, but you're using the, channel points thing to redeem it, right? Just let me know. Alright. But yes, you're in charge. You get inspiration for this session. Make sure to track it. You guys are at 0 out of 0 or 0 out of whatever for both food and water, so you'll want to edit that. Now you're 1 out of whatever.
So now we're at 1 out of food and water, or just food?
Hold on, I got you. So you're completely out of water. I'm trying to find
Alright.
the Oathbound thing. And then you have
Looks at
1
the-
food resource.
Looks at the
Wait.
water not 5 feet away from him.
Well, isn't that convenient? Huh.
Oh,
We have what? 0 water, 1 food,
5
5
medicine,
really?
and
0 medicine.
Yep.
Yeah.
How much? Out of curiosity, because there is water right next to us.
Yep.
How much water can we build up?
A lot.
I mean,
A lot.
yeah, I mean, there's water right there, and there's a fire. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could just make however much water we damn want right now.
Yeah.
all right, everyone, start
Yeah, we
grabbing
could
a
even-
bucket.
We
Can we
could
just-
even get some salt to sell as well.
True.
Does salt count as a food resource?
No.
No, don't.
But is it something we can sell?
I would say if I'll have you make a roll for it, but yeah, you could probably. This would be like you going in town to sell it. Yeah.
Where the fuck is Osadi? We need him to extract the salt from this water.
I see him.
ping
He's
him.
down there.
We don't-
He's messing with his thing. I
He's
don't
currently
know what
in
that-
A pose.
Yeah,
Give me
he's
that
just
one.
really slow at rising up out of the water.
Very not difficult.
This is a big
Just
boy.
grab a pot and put it over the flames.
But sorry for interrupting. If you guys want, I mean, I'm not going to force you guys to make some survival checks to get the water. Between you having just Yisk here and you guys kind of being competent adventurers, I would say you can be able to get all 20 resources of water.
I feel like it's. I mean, it is a science, but I feel like it's not difficult science to just put like a cloth over a boiling pot to like extract water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we
it's also
purify it.
it's also just
Yeah.
Yisk is here who is used to doing this in general, so it's like, you know, it's not really a thing that you guys have to worry about right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but
I was gonna say it's not rocket science, but technically it kind of is.
It all boils down to boiling water.
But sorry I cut you off, Bill. You can keep it going.
I was? Oh yeah, I was.
20 resources.
I'm still waking up, man.
You're good. Sorry
but-
about that.
What is this rune thing you've got? You mentioned.
It's something I pulled off Garthon's corpse, but I believe it'll take us to a multitude of locations. That's at least what Sensei told me, but
Yep.
one of them being Flatwoods.
Oh, did your group do old Garthon in?
I pull out his head.
I see.
It's branded with aces here.
Well, it seems you very much have done the old man in.
Yeah, this bounty will fetch a nice price. Granted, need to find a way to claim it. Speaking of, where do we claim it, Sensei?
You can
Oh.
make a history check. Anybody from Thrawn can also make a history check as well.
Pretty sure
Are
we
you
just gotta
claim a
rock
bounty?
Yeah,
I'm
we gotta
gonna
rock up
assume-
to the
If
to
you,
the
this is more so
Crown's
if you
Guard.
guys can't put 2 and 2 together on how to do that.
We
I'm
gotta rock up to the
assuming
Crown's
he-
Guard and say, "Hey, we killed Garthon. Give us our 4,000 gold."
No, there's magic to get around that. You know,
Usually, bounties are put up by the current institution.
oh, shit.
I'm assuming somewhere in Flackgates.
Well, as Valor has collected a bounty before, I'm assuming he would know how to collect a bounty.
Y'all have collected a bounty. Oh no, wait. No, like catching it in.
Yeah, we've collected and cashed in a bounty.
Valor, there's only one problem. One small coinkadink of a problem here.
Yeah.
2 actual things now that you think about it, because what you learned earlier. 1, you all are wanted. Well, most of you at least.
We can get it.
2, even if you weren't wanted before, the chances of you guys being wanted soon is very, very high. Because you guys you'll probably also need to explain the Elder Behemoth stuff in a minute. But, yeah, that was King Leonios's, like, for lack of a better term, like one of his pets. At least that's how he treated it, as fucked up as it is, being an actual elemental, you know? But regardless, you just took that away from him, and you are possibly trying to open the borders of Leonios. There is about to be the biggest hit put on each and every one of your heads very soon. And you guys are going to try to walk up to the Crown's Guard and try to cash in a bounty. They will arrest you immediately. They will probably kill you immediately.
How do
Oh,
they
that's
cash in
they
bounties?
arrest us.
Don't be wanted!
Hey, how are they gonna put out a
It's
bounty
very
on a
hard
dead
to do it in
man?
this continent, man.
Yeah. Oh, just so y'all are aware. Also, Ace, can you take a look around and make sure we're still not being spied on? There was some scrying going on down there, so someone is aware of what we did.
Yeah, we got a mushroom over here. I think we should take him out.
So to put it in perspective, just real quick, so you as players understand, you guys, this is not the bounty hunting campaign because you guys are actively going to be wanted, or you guys are actively wanted criminals. It would be the equivalent of like someone who robbed a bank, hearing about another person who robbed a bank and being like, "Hey, I figured out who robbed the bank or whatever over here. Can I get their money too?" That's not
Yeah,
how that
so,
works.
well, I'll walk
Well-
in and be like, "I killed this man for you. Give me the money." And we'll try to arrest me, and then I'll kill them.
Ezekiel and Sylvia still unknown, or are they already known?
Ezekiel's definitely known.
Depends on
I
how the
think-
scrying orbs work.
Yeah, Nern also
No,
doesn't.
Zeke
Have,
forgot.
Nern also doesn't have a bounty, but he was also with the group that got Saw.
The only one who might not have a bounty still is probably Wei. Not that I
Nah,
actually know your
Wei
name
is-
yet.
Well, Wei, you know you have one,
Yeah.
or you will probably have one as soon as you reveal yourself.
Well, we could always have a few members of our few of our associates take it in anonymously.
Maybe.
Yes, a random individual who's going to have a great time explaining to the Crown's Guard how they got into the vault and killed Gor.
They don't gotta explain themselves.
No, they
That's
don't.
not
They
part
just...
of the claim of bounty.
Yeah, I mean, there's also one small problem. Is this this head definitely has the words "Ace was here" on it, so so they know who killed it. Who killed Garthon?
That's a good point.
Yeah, there you go.
So Ace, you're gonna have to do this yourself.
Myself.
Ace is wanted as fuck.
Yeah.
It literally has your name on his face, burned into his skin.
If only I had the mending cantrip.
I don't think that
Oh,
would work.
Guess who has it?
Wade just kind of turns the head over to look at the Ace was here.
I rolled really good on my wild magic table.
Excellent penmanship, but kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
Can we
You know
just
who does have
disfigure
mending
that place?
spell?
That part of the face?
What are you saying?
Hey, it's
Can we just damage that part of the head A little
Could
bit
always just-
further.
Yeah, let's just cut off that part of that part of his skin and feed it to Yisk.
All right. You guys will pull out a knife.
Make it jagged.
All right.
Hold on, where on the face is this? Is this like
Forehead.
all of his defining features are covered by Ace was here? So this could just be anyone after we do
I said it was on the forehead.
on the forehead. Okay, so
Oh,
it could
okay.
very
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
be Garthon if we just scalp him, I guess.
Oh,
Jeez.
Welcome to all those
Our
tuning in.
saviors, everybody.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, yes. Do you want that cooked on the campfire bit?
Ooh, toasted.
Turns to the camera. This is Oathbound, everybody. How's it going?
I'm neutral. Good.
Food ration.
Yes, pulls out frying pan. Mmm.
Hey, Ace, could I see that rune thing? I want to investigate a bit further on that. Figure out where we're
Yeah, sure.
going with it. Nern will begin ritually casting Identify on it to figure out more about it.
All right, casting Identify on it. It's going to be a little bit of a time. Here's what you.
Yep.
I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you, give the information to you now, and then but you're still going to be doing that while everybody else is talking. So, essentially, you're doing. This is Ace's one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So essentially, this device, if I remember correctly, this device will basically take you to a location somewhere in the vault. Specifically, due to the Identify spell, I'll just tell you exactly where. It would take you right back to, where Iron Eye Garthon's crew is. So that original teleportation circle. So, Valor, you remember, same thing with you, Ace, when you guys went through the blue portal in, what's her name? Gosh, her name is slipping my tongue, or is on the tip of my tongue. But basically, she helped you with, teleporting over into the vault dungeon and all that stuff.
Oh, Pearl?
Pearl, there we go. Yeah,
I
that
wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, no, that's Ace.
Oh yeah, Pearl.
Yeah, but yeah, it would basically teleport you directly back over there.
Wait, there?
Yeah.
There, right there.
Iron Eye Garthon had this one.
So we definitely don't use this.
Unless we want to make a full-scale attack.
No, because Garthon had this, and we kind of said we'd save him. I guess not we. They said they'd save him, and we definitely did.
Let me double triple check. Hold on, 1 second. But yeah, hold on.
The Quispy Garthon head.
I know.
All right, here you go. Yes.
No, I got that confused. Sorry about that. Okay, I got it half right. It's used also to basically take you back to that original circle, but it's also used to take you back to the original place over here. So remember where you guys were previously in the last boss fight?
Yes.
The first phase where you first saw the behemoth. It would also take you
Yeah.
there as well. So it can take you to 2 different locations. Sorry about that.
Okay.
So yeah, if you go back, you won't immediately just get jumped. You're good.
It's like, hey, Garthon's back. Nope, everyone besides Garthon's back.
Yeah.
Wait, somebody got raised dead, right?
I mean, his head is definitely off his body. Raised dead's not going to cut it.
I don't know
I
the.
mean, give me some
No,
time,
no, it's
and I'd be
winnable,
able to
winnable.
animate him, but
We're
really
not
what's
weekend
the-
at Garthon in this. That's not what's happening. It's not. That's not gonna work.
No,
mean,
no,
so you're
no, it's
giving
winnable.
the head to. So you're giving the head to yes, right?
Oh yeah.
Not the
Okay.
whole head. Not the whole head.
All right. Yes.
Just a little bit.
Yes. Go ahead and make a survival check for me. Because you're a lizard folk, you have advantage on this.
Nom, 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 nom.
Was there a second location on Ace's thing?
On Ace's thing,
Swear it was
the one that was on Garthon's person.
Yeah, Volt, and then there's a second you
So yeah,
said.
it's back to Garthon's crew, and then back to the first phase of the boss fight that they were just done.
So this location?
No, it would be. You
Or
can't
further
see.
in the vault?
You weren't there in character. But Ace
It'll
can-
basically, if we backtrack far enough, it'll take us to where we split off, like
Yeah.
where we found each other.
not that far.
Not
Just
that
right
far.
here.
I know, but if we backtrack far enough from there,
Oh yeah, you can. You can go all the way back now.
Yeah, but we'd
Okay.
still be in the vault, and we kind of don't want to
Exactly.
be in there after we do one last thing. We want to be out of the vault, probably forever.
don't want to see
Well-
your dad.
So at
That's the one
least,
last thing.
I will say, if we are in desperate need to get out of
Name, this map
someplace,
here.
we can always teleport to there. It's like a
Yeah.
easy escape,
Well,
and then we deal with
Yes.
that.
Mhm.
Or we just
So-
hand this off to somebody and trick them into like, hey, this leads somewhere, and they use it, and then trapped in the vault.
I'm devious.
fucked up. I'm down.
This map here, but yeah.
Hmm.
Last
Yeah.
thing is, you you also have, you get the sense that you also have another route, just in case, just throwing all your options out there. You could always ask the dragon for one final ride, but probably like beyond that, he's never like, that'll be the last bit of help you're getting from him.
Yeah.
We can take yours. I'll take us to the forge, right?
Alright, where is it?
Well,
Coming up
do
on
you
yours.
want to save a charge and just make our way on back?
Yeah.
'Cause
How
we're closer
far
than-
away are we?
Yeah, I don't know where we are.
Say that again, Sylvia.
How
I feel like, how far away are we from like the mainland?
From like the city and all that.
Yeah, I vaguely remember like us being way offshore.
I got you. So, if you look over towards the new Leonios map, you can see exactly how far you guys are from. Because you can see the vault is on the map as well. You're near a town, but from Floodgate Flats it'd be like a day's travel. Like you don't have to really worry about how far. It's more so, a case of what you will deal with on the way there. That's mainly the main
Okay.
problem. 1 second.
Like,
where
I
is it?
That
just,
on the
for some reason,
What?
I just thought that we were in the middle of the ocean.
No.
same.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is that travel map on the West Marches Dog games?
I think that's the old one. Here, I got you.
It's on the lore
Oh.
tab of
Yeah.
Leonio Social.
Because remember, you guys have been underwater. You guys have been underground like 90% of the time.
Uh,
And in general, Thrawn is just a place that there is a lot of water. That would make you think you would be in the middle of the ocean, but you're really not. Okay. So, right now, the closest city, Sylvia, you just know this, being with your previous connections and stuff like that. The closest city is Tamworth and Razor Shoal Pass. To get back to Floodgate Flats, it'd be the furthest trek, but it's not that difficult to get back there. Again, it didn't take you guys long to get to the vault anyways.
I mean, if we get a ride by the dragon back to Floodgate, then it at least will look pretty interesting.
I don't know if he's wanting to go to Floodgate though.
well, it doesn't hurt to ask. Actually, it might.
Well, I mean, he seems pretty occupied at the moment.
kind of just like looks back at him like, I don't know, jorking it to a corpse in the corner over there.
No,
What the fuck?
you look over and you kind of like threw the corpse over to the side and pretty much broke a lot of its bones. He's just getting a little bit anger out, normal stuff, normal stuff.
Venting, yeah.
So, do we want to go back into the forge, get our gold, make our way to Floodgate, and get some food and supplies,
Yes.
and probably move the caravan?
Sounds good.
Just to confirm, we are already outside the vault here. Like this is outside the vault. We're just free to go now at this point.
Pretty much.
Isn't it?
You just literally have to climb up out from because you guys are in like a what do you call it? Almost like a ravine type deal. You just got to climb out of it and then walk back to town.
Oh, here you go. And he hands back the rune to Ace.
Thank you.
One thing I'll say,
then-
you'll never like in this campaign, except for at least in Therine and certain regions, you'll never really have to worry about travel time to get to certain objectives and stuff like that. We're not doing like a hexploration or hex crawl type campaign, so it's a lot of like travel time is kind of hand waved unless it's a case of something is like absolutely pressing for time. So like when you guys got captured and you had to hurry up to get to the other party before something happened, like sure, that's when travel time may come into play, but other than that, yeah, you guys are fine. You're good.
Okay.
All right.
The only thing is, the two of you points to Valor, and is you were wanting to go back with the others to the behemoth.
Yeah. We have a little unfinished business back down under the water.
Well, I guess this time as good as any. Information sharing time, and kind of claps his hands together. Because we probably should discuss. We've been away from each other for a decent bit.
Right.
Fill each other in.
And we are sure there's no more of that scrying spell or whatnot.
That too. Looks around.
I'm not the best at spotting them, but I can check.
Everybody, if you want, you guys can go ahead and make Arcana checks.
Flat.
Can I get some
Yeah.
guidance?
Yeah, you can, because you're
Okay.
actively looking.
All right, flat -2 because of exhaustion, so 1.
Yeah. Yo, the dice was on the 20 and then it rolled over. What the fuck? Because someone else's dice got in the way. Oh, man. 15, 8, 9, 1. 24. Goddamn, alright. Between all of you, you are aware that none of you are being scryed upon. Nurin, you kind of doing the most thorough investigation along with Wei. You look towards each and every one of them. It seems to be there's no prying eyes. And also, just to confirm, you guys destroyed the bug, right?
Yes.
I definitely, yeah, it's melted.
Okay, cool.
It's scrap metal.
Yep,
Yum.
it is gone.
I'd be frank. I probably don't have much longer left for this world, and I need to get back to Zanaya whilst I still have time.
What do you got waiting for you there?
And well, I guess you could say I need to make a trip back home.
He just kind of puts on a big fat smile.
Nurin will look over. Do the lights look on in Ezekiel's eyes?
Yeah, he is not.
Is unsung?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
He's still gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
It's gonna be quite the goal to get over there, though. Got enough?
Yeah. I think we also have to investigate a few things in Zanaya, from what I know. And he kind of snaps his fingers, and using Silence Image, he recreates the Storm Dragon. This thing, me and I think Stefan got some kind of vision of it. As far as I know, it's in that area. Felt it in the west.
It should be in the upper peaks of Zanaya. As far as what I'd assume, something like that would be, knowing the area.
Hmm.
And your group is seeking out the primordials now to...
I guess if
What
that's
is-
what they're called in terms of valor. Do you know anything about what? Does your group know anything about this? Because we've been just dealing with the forge.
Yeah, we learned a little something. So I think it's not a secret that we've all kind of been following a phoenix around. Well, that phoenix finally said something, and it's talking about how we have to free all these primordials because they are under King Leonios's control, and they're helping him keep a stranglehold on, well,
That makes sense.
everything.
Sensei, did we see the vision with the sheriff,
Um,
or was that a feeling, or like a
yep.
flash?
all of you guys saw the vision. One thing that just to clarify, because I know some people might get confused. That is not the same sheriff that you saw in like the casino. There's just multiple sheriffs in Thrawn. You know, there wouldn't be.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask, is a bunch of nobodies just killed the sheriff? Oh, cool.
Yeah, nah.
Hell yeah! I don't have to deal with that guy anymore.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of sheriffs in general throughout Thrawn, especially for like different cities. You know.
Yeah.
And if that, so
Yeah.
holding them captive to use the power. That's interesting.
Right. So, what do y'all know about the history of the king?
Something, dragon, something claim the throne, oppressor, something like that.
Right.
Pretty
So,
much.
let me consult my notes real quick.
Undead king and all that.
Yeah. So, the common folk around the time, I think it was after Leonios took the throne, the common folk made these orbs that could control the elementals, sort of like an orb of dragon kind, but for the primordials. And after the whole killing all the dragons thing, Leonios got a little crazy, and he used those orbs to control the primordials to shut off Leonios from the outside world. And we seem to have just freed the second of, I think, 5 of them.
Is that orb that you guys had? Is that the orb you're talking about?
No, it's not the same one. That's
Okay.
that's something a little different. But the Phoenix was the first one freed by someone else, and they've been guiding us to, I don't know if it's like kind of a sibling situation or friends, rivals, that sort of thing, business partners, but guiding us to the other primordials so that we can free them from King Leonios's control and reopen the borders and kind of be the first step to, I don't know, overthrowing them.
It
Maybe.
could also be lovers. You never know.
Well, I would not put it past them, but the first one was fire and the second one was water, so I don't know how well that's gonna work.
You know what they say, opposites
I
attract.
really don't. That you know what? That's
It was
right.
a
That's
very
like
steamy
magnetism or something.
encounter.
All right, Nurin. I shouldn't have brought you back after Zenny knocked
What?
you out.
What the fuck?
Damn, that's crazy.
Also,
So-
to help you guys out as well, I had this for a long while. You guys can copy and paste this into your notes so you can reference it forever. I even gave it a funny little title. Please add
Ooh.
this into your notes, everyone.
New version is available. Fresh.
Obviously, Val, you can keep explaining it in character, but everybody will know all of this information in character as soon as Valor explains this to you guys.
Yeah, I was pretty much done what I could grab from the notes I wrote and my memory of the conversation. So blah blah blah. I say this.
You did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Kudos.
Actually, you know what? Take an inspiration, dog. You earned it.
Yo, thank God.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yes.
Still gotta go to that lab sometime soon.
So my plan is we do a UE. We take our little group of us. We go around, hit the lab, then go to the other area. Or
I'd
rather
also
do
like
that.
I'd also like to figure that out. Apparently, I also have a connection to this mage,
I have a feeling that we're gonna find some information.
and he'll snap his fingers again. The storm dragon will slowly disperse, and a Bijou red crystal mage appears.
Neuron
Uh,
activation from Ace.
Yes.
From another person as well, finally.
He's here.
I survived hell. Help.
Please, we need a chef.
Yes, was slowly bite into the skull.
Well,
Hold
you-
that thought. Just hold that thought.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Sylvie, we already went over this with you, but another individual also recognizes this being. Actually, beyond you, Ezekiel, Valor, you look over towards this person, and you've seen them before. No, you've heard of them before. You look over, and as Nurin kind of displays this Bijou-looking woman who has this large, like, wide-brimmed red hat. That is Nova, Dr. Nova. That's one of King Leonios's, like, right hands, aka one of their 5 generals of the Crown's Guard. In fact, up to you as Trick, as a player, I wouldn't be surprised if Valor, when he was in his younger, more naive days, he almost was kind of like aspiring to be one of them, you know?
Right.
A lot of Marines a lot of, too much One Piece, right? A lot of Crown's Guard or whatever in general aspire to be one of these individuals.
Oh,
On that kind of thing, would they be the equivalent of admirals? With the One Piece equivalent?
Pretty much.
Okay.
oh God. You guys saw Nova?
When I was in Korgath for a bit, rumor kind of spread around of my existence and was attacked by Crown's Guard, and a few people sacrificed their lives for me, so that I could escape to, I believe, Nexus. Yeah, so I think they're after me for something, and I guess the 2 of you points over
Actually-
to Yiskin.
Correction, Nurin, just for your sake and anybody else's sake who understands. And if you don't, you're fine. It doesn't matter. Less admirals, more of elders, are the 5 elders.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
More of that. 'Cause
okay. That's worse.
More so because they, specifically, Valor, you would know that they kind of manage over some kind of division. Again, you only knew so much. You were like really, really low on the totem pole, right? So at most, you know they had to deal with a lot of magic and something relating to the transferring of undead.
And wait, is this like this? This is like, are there like multiple red Bijou, or is it like the same red Bijou?
Oh, you're saying like for the like the 5 or like the right hand, basically like all of King Leonidas' top generals. No, there is only 1. You guys, I don't think you guys know the other ones yet, but Wink, wink, nudge,
And is
nudge.
this the same red bijou in like people's backstories?
Yeah.
As yeah,
Because
you
you
guys
said it was a guy.
No. One of you guys didn't know what they were, but immediately because their faces, you can't tell what their face is. They don't have any really like defining facial features. Yeah. But Valerie just knows who they are, like almost immediately. That's why.
Yeah, more information that we've uncovered.
So,
Yes.
That's what I got confused. Yeah, the last thing I was gonna say is you guys know this individual, but you guys don't necessarily know the other ones. Valerie, in your case, that was just the individual that you even like not associated with. Just in the long chain of command, technically you were under her, but again, you you didn't deal with like any of the shit that they were dealing with, right?
Right.
So maybe the other campaigns could figure out the other four.
So, you were in Korgath, and Nova came after you, and somehow you escaped because a bunch of people died for you? Is that what you're telling me?
Pretty much. Or else I would have, pretty sure I would have ended up like Yisk over here.
Yes, is this the one that controlled your mind?
If you look towards yes, there's a full bite out of the guy's skull now.
Yeah. That's the same one attacked the casino. Led the charge with Yisk at his side. Their side. Her side.
He is trying his best not to get mad.
Real quick, because I
They
know
were
Av
quite
can't,
strong.
I know Av can't necessarily like move their character and stuff like that, but Osadi, you're gonna be in the scene as well. TLD, for the sake of brevity, Osadi basically is able to swim up and join the party as you guys are all gathered around the campfire, talking to one another. All right. I just
Putting
wanted to
him
give
right
you the chance
next
to be
to
able to hear
his-
stuff and yeah.
Putting him right next to Ezekiel's crazy.
Yeah.
But
I just dragged him. Oh shit, I did. My bad. No, I did. I just dragged him. I had to go back to Crunch. That's funny.
But seeing the image, Wei is also just looking at it and he's like saying out loud, he's like,
I do remember they were quite strong. I was only able to barely scratch their person. I'd like to say I chipped off something before I was subdued. And well, seeing as where I was found, we can all assume how that ended up.
Where were you found?
Rotting away in the vault along with everyone else.
Right, I should have put that together. Oh, alright.
Not only was he inside the vaults, but he was guarded by a very strange and particular device. Not sure if it was entirely intentional or not.
at that way, just kind of looks away and scratches his head a little bit.
Not particularly.
What device?
It was a strange system powered by these glowing orbs that would either give us the energy or would attempt to steal it away from us. He was also guarded by a golem as well, but I'm not sure if that was coincidence or the
It
actual
was
calculation.
Probably fate considering the Phoenix, but I just thought it was a nice place to meditate away from Garroth and his crew because it was a dead end. I didn't realize it led to the vault, the forge. After meandering through the vault for I don't even know how long at this point, a quiet corner with good lighting was quite nice. It also just so happened to be the entrance to the forge.
Judging by where it
Coincidences,
sounds,
maybe.
judging by how it sounds, it must be jarring to be back out here again.
The sun is very nice.
And anyone who is perceptive enough would be able to see that, like, now in the light rather than the dark ambient lighting, Way's form is not quite solid. It's very much has like a haziness to it, and sometimes it feels like the light's almost like passing through him.
As Ezekiel mentions the sun and being out in the light again, Valor would very quickly, anyone who has like a decently high passive perception would notice, very quickly like flick his eyes towards him and then back at Way as Way's talking.
What would you consider to be decently high?
I don't know, you're kind of like right up against him.
No, that's Osadi. I'm over here.
Oh.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
that? Wait,
Sadi's the one rubbing up on Ezekiel right
Yo,
now.
what the fuck did I just come back to?
They're scissoring since they ignore it.
We're forcing them to talk.
What the fuck? I heard everything. I have my headset on, and I just come back and see them. All right, man.
What?
I'm gonna just put you in timeout.
Hey, you dragged him over there. Deal with the consequences.
You're gonna be next to Sylvia, and you're gonna be next to Ace, and you're gonna have a fun time. All right, cool.
But
I don't know. Let's say 17.
17? Yep, I got that.
Cool. Yeah, that's what you noticed.
What?
You know, he'll actually point that out as if he catch on, so he wouldn't remain silent around it. He would say, Did I mention something that gathered your attention?
Yeah, just. I guess it is nice to be out in the sun. Again. It's been a long couple months.
Time certainly has went by drastically since we've been in there. But I can't help but this feel as if we're particularly glossing over something. To which, I guess since I've already revealed this to some of you, I should go ahead and tell the rest of you as well. I'm guessing Zeke must have been knocked over at some point. I'm just now looking at what's going on.
Bro, you shouldn't have
No,
seen
that's
her.
just
Don't
a
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
remnant of a previous joke.
But he'll stand up as he kind of like glances over at everyone. As for those who have been told already, kind of get where he's going after he gets his points revealed. As he would say, considering that potentially, since our communication was compromised a while back, I don't think the consequence of revealing this is really as drastic as it would be anymore. Anyone who does know about this would probably already, anyone I don't want knowing about this probably already knows. So the last thing I need to do is keep it a secret from each of you, especially at my own detriment. You see, I am no longer just a regular human. I was converted into becoming a Dampier. And I've been trying to keep that on a low profile for most of this time, but it's growing to the point where it's cumbersome.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you see Osadi's like eyebrows raised, his eyes kind of widen as he looks at Ezekiel.
As he notices the change in Osai's expression, you see he looks a little more. He looks a little more like solemn at this point. As he would say, I'm sure that you may have noticed, particularly the deliberate change in eye color since the last time we've met.
I had assumed it was just contacts or some type of phase, to be honest. Uh, you know who did it?
Long story short, it's an inside scheme going on with the Crown's Guard. They have a ritual that can turn any regular person into a Dampier at merely just pushing them into a pool of blood itself. It is how they have so many Dampier within their higher ranks, because it's normally bestowed as a blessing amongst them. For me, it was a punishment.
Check your DMs.
I have a DM.
By the way, does is that also something that happened to Sylvia, or are there any differences?
As far as you're aware, nah, something else.
Oh,
So essentially, the Crown's Guard can manufacture Dampier whenever they desire, and predominantly, it happens more often in Korgath than I'd like to admit.
High ranks, he said. There's a whole cavalry of vampires here.
While I'm not sure as the numbers to how many of them there are, I do know that it's typically reserved for someone of a higher notoriety within their group. However, they gathered a bunch of refugees and people they have captured over time and brought them to the ceremony with either could be used as a coercion to bribe them to join the Crown's Guard, and if you deny, well, your fate is already. Dampier aren't normally seen in the good graces of the public, so if you refuse, it's an ultimatum. Join the Crown's Guard or be hunted by everyone you possibly know.
How long ago did this happen? Because it's been away for a long time.
You remember after the attack in Zanaya?
Every day.
He kind of closes his eyes, he hangs his head for a moment. I went to go find where possibly my father had went. So I ended up tracking the Crown's Guard to Korgath. But, as it's been shown throughout our escapades, as light at my feet as I keep believing I am, I'll still manage to get detected. It even tracks back to that point. So, I was caught and captured, briefly a few weeks after the attack in Zanaya. It took some time to get to Korgath, but this curse has been along for quite some time now.
I will say, them taking us to Korgath was only in between. After that, they separated us.
That would explain why we didn't see anyone else there. Most likely to keep us from grouping up and pulling our strength together.
What?
Bill's dying.
Yeah, Bill's done.
was missing my mute button like so much.
In there.
It's all good.
All right. Ace will turn over to you, Ezekiel, and just. So, have you been able to control yourself?
Just barely. I've been on the brink for quite some time. I fed on one of the fallen Crown's Guard, but it was far too late. He had already gone cold before I got into him, so I got as little sustenance as I could, but it wasn't enough to fully quench the
Thirst.
the cravings. Yes. I tripped over my words for a moment.
And what of you, Osadi? I've heard of what Ezekiel's been up to, but what of you? I haven't seen you in some time either. I trust you all received the letter of introduction.
Oh, is he muted?
Abby here. I can fill up for you. Oh, he might be driving or doing something.
Graven or Olton, something like that.
Does he know?
Yeah, just give him a minute.
Yeah, Valid would say, by the way, ever since Ezekiel
lagging.
mentioned the word Dampier, he's kind of just been staring into the fire the whole time and not really looking at anyone. He'd say, yeah, we got your message. I don't remember exactly what it was because it was a while ago, but we found it helpful. We also, I don't think I really got to say thank you all for your help. We might not have made it out of there without you.
That's good. I wouldn't have wanted Ezekiel's new friends dying before I could even see them myself.
Found
You're sort
there
of-
it is.
I just sort of staring into the fire valor. Ezekiel kind of notices that as he would eventually turn your attention. You can hear his voice sort of heading towards you, basically projecting towards your direction. As he would say, one of the reasons I was so paranoid when we first found you, considering your background with the Crown's Guard, I didn't know how much you knew of the condition. And seeing as though you didn't immediately say so, I essentially held my tongue.
Yeah. Figured you had a reason. So, not my place, right?
Right. But is there something that's on your mind currently?
No. Just been a long day is all. Just another one of a few. Just another one of a lot of things that have happened in the past days. You know, just processing everything.
Permission to roll an insight.
Sure. I'm gonna DM roll whatever I'm gonna roll.
Permission to guidance this.
Yeah, but Val will be able to see it.
You know what? I don't think he'll think about trying to do guidance this moment. He'll probably spur of the moment, so he'll just go for it quickly.
Oh man! Oh man! Yo, that's crazy!
Yo.
Alright, Ezekiel, roll a d4. Anyways.
Yeah.
Not rainbow. Alright, well, Valor, can I reveal it? Yeah. If you guys see, Valor gets a 5 and Ezekiel gets a 4. Plus 3, because of guidance.
So it's a 7.
Oh my god, that's wild.
Kind of crazy.
Crazy work.
Get a little pound, man.
Oh, I'm just now seeing the reveal roll. Wow.
Yeah, no, it was a 5.
But that's
What?
you'd be able to tell that, yeah, Valor's hiding something.
He kind of looks over everyone else once more, turns into back to Valor as he would say, just like you said a second ago, I know this isn't my place, but if I were to look back on everything we've accomplished up to this very point, if there's any remaining thoughts that we have that we would want to share, it's best we do them before we have no chance to do so in the future.
We're all around a Go ahead. We're all around a campfire. I think it's time for stories.
Threats are only getting more and more perilous each time we raise our weapons. There's no telling which one will be our last.
How about we go in a circle and everyone tells one secret about themselves? One after each other.
No, I got a better idea. So, have y'all ever had, since we've kind of come to know each other, you ever have that aching feeling? Something happens and it's like almost like a burning.
All the time.
Ever been in a
Why,
specific
yes, I
spot?
feel it all the time.
I'm
Looks
kind
at
of
his
in the
head.
I'm kind of in the same boat. He like kind of like shakes his burning hair. But you know what I mean. It's in the same spot. It's agony. For a moment.
Well,
Sometimes.
Only once.
Ezekiel,
Be attentive. He doesn't really respond.
Ezekiel, the process you described, that's one way of turning someone. Usually saved for regular, quote unquote, regular folk. If you're already a member of Crown's Guard, they have a different ritual.
There's another method that they use.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's kind of a pride thing, and Valor is going to kind of pull down on the left side of his neck, his scarf, and reveal 2 pinpricks on his neck. If you're already a member of the Crown's Guard, they do it a different way.
intimate.
Kind of baring his teeth the whole time, and you'll notice not you don't see any particularly sharp ones. Didn't take. He'll take off the whole scarf, and They tried again, and again, and again, and he'll point out 4 more sets of pinpricks on his neck.
You will see Zeke actually looks quite shocked at seeing this.
Yeah, Sylvia as well.
For more reasons than one. Hey, Sylvia, roll your highest saving throw.
Hey, you're on my aura of protection. Add +4.
Oh shit!
Oh my god. She failed.
29 then?
Yep.
Got you.
Ooh.
You'll learn something, but I'll let Vala keep. You'll see as Sylvia for a brief moment will get a 1,000-yard stare and then return back to herself, but Val, you can keep explaining stuff.
I was told I was getting rewarded for service. I didn't know what was going to happen. And the king got very angry when even he personally couldn't turn me.
So they attempted to turn you, but it failed.
Somehow.
Several times, it would seem.
That's quite uncanny.
Yeah, it is. And so I ran. Realized it wasn't what I thought it was.
I see. When they attempted to turn you into a Dampia that way, do you remember who it was?
I'll never forget his face or the crown on his head.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, apparently I was a special case, and I don't know more than that.
You see Zeke kind of like slowly looks away as he places his hand on his forehead in just utter disbelief. And that's something even he couldn't have surmised himself.
Yeah, so, who's next?
Before that happens. That's a
You
crazy
kind of
transition.
came out the gate with a banger. It's hard to follow that up.
Yeah, I'm saying. Holy crap.
I'm about to say, like, dude, you did the vampire. Like, you were, like, the good reveal vampire. I'm like, okay, vampire. Valley, I'm actually a vampire. I was like, what?
No, I'm not a vampire.
I know, that's why I was even
Okay.
more shocked.
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
was
not even a vampire.
that's what made it crazier.
I went for, like, 2 loops.
Wow. Man, I can't take any more of these vampire reveals.
Well,
Who's next?
before anything, Sylvia, you're 29.
Mhm.
As you glance over towards Valor's neck for a brief moment, visions begin to start playing through your mind. Memories of the past just begin to flood into you for a brief moment. More so specifics in details that, and more so details in a broader canvas that you already knew, but these specific details not necessarily so much. You hear a voice, a familiar one. Mother's voice. The second one. You'll hear as she'll begin to speak and she'll say, No, don't worry. It will be fine. There will be a little bit of pain, but... You are special. You are worthy. In good time, all will make sense. You'll see as she kind of takes for a brief moment this strange newspaper. Well, not necessarily newspaper. It's more so these set of strange documents. Just a set of papers, rather. And she'll place them down to the side. And she looks over towards you after you're bleeding profusely from more so the neck. She'll begin to say, this individual failed, but we will make sure that you will not fail for Silvius. And you look over towards those papers. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. Make it a good one. 16, very good. You see as there are some papers kind of documented off to the side, and one of which seems to be noted of Silvius Grimshaw. The second thing you notice is that there is, again, your memories are gone, but you see kind of almost a picture roughly of someone or something that looks like Valor. But not like as if it's a picture from like a wanted poster or anything like that. More so pictures of like sketches, diagrams of their very being, their physiology rather. And as you see those documents, that image, the vision ends, it fades, and you return back to yourself looking towards these individuals, the fire, and then back towards Valor.
So, and this Silvius Rochard?
Grimshaw,
Yeah.
I gotcha. I'll write it, I'll copy
just-
and paste it to you.
Yeah, thank you.
I gotcha.
That was like next to Valor's picture.
It was, this individual had signed some sort of, they signed some sort of document, and then in those papers and documents, you did see a picture of Valor, yeah.
Hmm. Then, after your whole conversation, Sylvia will look at Valor for a long moment, just considering if she should say anything or not, and then says, Valor, does the name Silvius Grimshaw mean anything to you, perhaps?
As you say the name Silvius Grimshaw, his eyes immediately tighten. The hell do you know that name?
Well, I suppose nobody asked me. It was not particularly a secret, but I also come from Korkath, and I am part of a revolutionary group from there, and it was just something that I remember from being a little bit younger than now. Some documents that my mother had, and there was that name, and also, I believe, a picture of you as well.
Right. Yeah, Silvius, something of a handler of mine. Kind of like a not a boss, but a point of contact.
What do you say?
That's a point of contact, like a handler.
What do you mean by that?
It's kind of hard to explain.
He's his leash.
He would. Kind of like my doctor, my physician, I think. Now I look back on it, I think he was preparing me for that day.
I do not know anything about that. I just remember that.
Yeah, well,
I'm afraid I cannot tell you much more about that. I think maybe those documents probably were some of the reports, if he was your doctor, and maybe some records.
maybe. It looked like me. It was probably me. I mean, he only really took on special cases, I guess, like myself.
Hmm.
And, well, I think I've shared enough for one day. Probably one more thing I should say, because it doesn't necessarily just affect me. There's always the chance that my abrupt leaving didn't reflect the best on him, and he could be coming to track me down.
Can I make like a history check or anything to know about that Silvius person, and maybe if I heard anything about like some kind of falling out that he had correlating with Velos leaving?
Unfortunately, your mind is blank on this one, dog.
Oh,
So if you hear or tell that name getting close to us, just be wary. If you need to, you don't know me.
I'll keep that in mind. By the way, the organization that I've mentioned, she's going to point at one of the like broches on her coat that depict a sword on a shield, and in the middle of it like a ruby, like a ruby circular thing. And so she's saying, if you perhaps ever in Crocus or whatever and see this symbol, also surrounded by broken chains, then you might also get some help from the Alkonost, the group that I'm from.
I'll keep that in mind. Next time I'm in Korgath, which is hopefully a long way away.
Would Nern recognize that symbol? Or maybe Ezekiel? I don't know.
I would imagine. No. Yeah, probably not. No.
Okay.
Ezekiel probably not as well. Or it wouldn't mean much to him. Right.
Cool.
It does seem as though we've had a minor epiphany to recalling exactly what was going on for you beforehand. Perhaps the more we adventure and explore around, more of your memories will come back to you, Sylvia.
Hopefully, yes. I am getting quite curious myself.
Good.
One thing's for sure, I do agree with what you mentioned before earlier, Wayne. These are no minor coincidences. I believe this is some intertwined fate at this point.
Sensei, does the Phoenix happen to be anywhere nearby?
Oh, don't you know it?
Is he in the fire? By
I was about to
chance?
say, is he in the fire?
Roll a d100.
I got you.
All right.
87.
87. He wasn't originally, but he does appear eventually, and just kind of just starts. They're in a very very tiny form, you know, but they are.
Yeah.
here.
What? As Ezekiel says that, Wade just kind of goes, "What gave it away?" And just kind of like points a hand towards the friend in the fire.
Just the mere fact that, and once he sees your hand extend towards the fire, he looks down at it and he would say, "Oh, well, I guess that essentially summarizes what I was going to say."
Okay, we cook it. I'm starving here.
I don't believe we've prepared any rations for this occasion, unfortunately. And I don't believe anything we've slain has been particularly edible.
Good
I
shit.
do. Would you like a bite of this grilled vault rat?
Hmm? You know what? Sure, I will. I think I would love that. It's delectableness. Oh god.
Oh, Kishir.
You
Good
and
of you
your
to join us.
colony feed upon the corpses of those rotting in the vault. Don't complain.
Yes, I
Like a
know, but it
rat.
is, you know, just look. The thing is like once the Voden Knights, you know, came over and took over our kingdom for a bit, like we were living lavish, we were living good. Yeah, oh my goodness, if you could have seen the stuff that Zaman cooked, oh my goodness, it was amazing. And so we kind of stopped really, you know, feeding on all of that. But we only recently had to do this more so out of necessity. But I guess I'll eat it.
Something.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You didn't have to share food with me, but you did.
Ooh.
Wade just kind of hunches over and whispers,
He's the emergency ration.
You know the rules insane, Gashir. Picky eaters die quicker.
Okay. He's going to bite down. He toughs it out. What's his constitution? Oh, exhaustion. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm dying here. Into the forge, right? Is there food here?
You guys want forehead bacon?
What? No.
We need some of that to turn in the bounty. Make sure it's at least still recognizable.
Hey, you said I could have the forehead.
Just the part that said Ace is here.
You also
Fine.
kind of took a bite out of the maxillary plate on that
Oh my god.
skull of his there.
I got mad.
I might have to take the whole. Yes, can I see that?
Here.
Yeah, thanks. I might need to explain. You to explain some things. All right. I guess. Anyone else?
I'll explain what I know.
What do you know?
Well, much, but I know some stuff. I was an experiment for Dr. Nova, and now it seems that she used me for certain things. I was there when Ace's parents were sent somewhere else, and they took over the casino. I was there when Crown's Guard started burning villages. That's all I can really remember.
If you were wondering, Ezekiel, no, he was not there when our village burned.
Good.
Though Nova was there.
It was but a fleeting thought, but I would not have held it against them.
It seemed they picked up our scaly friend here somewhere along the way between the events of our village and his.
We appreciate you for sharing that with us, Yisk.
I'd like to remember more, but I worry for what else.
And just so you remember as Kojak, you do have all of your memories before you were 14, though.
Yeah, I thought we were doing nothing.
Yeah. So it's more of like, just so you know, it's not completely blank. It's like, you got that at least, but that ain't really, like, super useful, you know?
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't think they really want to know about Yisk hunting techniques.
Yeah.
The techniques of an experienced hunter are pretty valuable.
I guess. Yeah, I guess if you guys want me to teach you some crafting stuff, I can do that.
That was out of character. me being sarcastic.
I was about to reply to Carol, but I keep it going.
Like, oh,
yeah,
you want me to... I can teach you.
Maybe some other time when we're a little more rested. Up for learning.
Any skills we can utilize from each other will be useful. In the off chance something does happen to one of us, at least all of our resources and dependencies won't be on that one person.
Nern just kind of listening to all the stories and people talking and is kind of looking at the fire and just kind of thinking more about his past. And almost kind of unprompted, kind of directs this question over to Sylvie. What was your mother's name? Do you know do you have something that, what did she look like?
My mother's name and what she looks like?
Yes. You mentioned you've seen someone similar to me.
Yes. Well, my mother's name is Cecilia Contimarino. No, actually, the Contimarino part might not be true. I'm not sure what part of my name is actually, like, real. Anyway, that was the player, not Sylvia. And,
You're fucking... Sorry.
Okay.
This is also not related to Sylvia, but yeah.
And, well, she is, quite tall, pale, ears similar to mine, and she's blonde.
Mulling over that information, do you remember anybody looking similar to that?
No.
Maybe
Is
it's
anybody
my
else who was overhearing this conversation?
maybe it's my memory, or it's somebody else. That isn't it wasn't me, but hmm.
Alright.
Does Valor in any way recognize that name? Also, my audio cut out for the exact moment you said the name. What was it?
Nah. I know what it was. Nah.
No. But what was the name? My audio cut out. I literally didn't hear it.
Cecilia was the
Cecilia,
name.
thank you.
Well, uh, kind of thinking back, does Nern have any information on? Just kind of mulling over past information, thinking about the hive and the queen. Anything
yeah.
spark a memory through that?
Any just
As he's kinda
information
mulling
regarding
over.
the queen?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because we know it's related to the Sundering.
Go ahead and make a history check. The DC is kind of high.
Mm-hmm. I gotta ask, guidance?
Yeah.
Cool.
I would actually say Valor, yes. Yeah, Valor and just go ahead and make history checks as well.
Amazing.
Oh man, history checks. I love those.
And it's a
Oh,
19,
come on.
19 not a...
that one.
Not,
Sorry.
Yeah, baby. -2.
Yeah, alright, cool.
it's always just one away. I'm never getting those points.
Oh yeah, do I get AP off of that, Sensei?
From before, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, get those points.
That's why I said add those points.
Absolutely.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, just as you're kind of trying to think, a fly just lands onto your face. and then it just keeps like flying around you, just being a fucking nuisance. But for Valor and Yisk, no, nothing rings a bell. Nurin, I mean, not much, besides the stuff that you already know. The main thing that you do know is that, well, the hive mind is obviously connected to all these sundered creatures and all that sort of stuff, but in general, it is a very unknown, how you say, subject for a lot of the people of Leonios, because the sundering in general is a very unknown subject, right? At the very least, you do know that the Crown's Guard really don't want it there. They really, really, really don't want it there. But you know that there is a reason why they haven't necessarily sent their forces to go deal with it. Like, as in, like, sending an entire army to go deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's real tough. It's again, it's an anomaly.
Yeah. What was the reason other than the fact that the...
I guess I can give you this. You would also know that you don't know exactly what it is because you never necessarily cared to look into bounties before, but you know that the hive mind itself, or the queen of said hive mind, probably has one of the highest, if not the highest, bounty across all of Leonios.
Okay. Apparently, when the few that were there, I showed the dragon, kind of nods over to the dragon, an illusion that made him freak out. Apparently, well, I showed him me. Apparently, I'm somehow connected to he called it the hive, the queen as well, maybe in some way.
That wouldn't happen
Sounds-
to be a death cult, would it?
What do you mean?
A death. What type of cult are we talking?
This is if this is the same thing that Yisk told me about, it's the Sundered Queen, right?
Yeah. And he pulls out the book. It might hold a answer to where my magic comes from.
Right, all right.
I have a question, and it might require out-of-game clarification. So, the Sundered Queen hates King Leonios, and King Leonios hates the Sundered Queen and wants her dead. However, the Crown's Guard still have fully sundered beasts under their control.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason for that we know?
I would say probably you in particular don't know Valor. Again, it's too low on the food chain, right? But it's one of those things that especially recently, it's become more and more, like, you've thought about it more and more. But it's one of those things where it's like, that probably isn't humane at all, yet they're doing it. And it's also curious on how they did it. One other thing to note is that Iron Eye Garthon also had sundered beasts as well under his control somehow. Well, actually, no, you don't know that. Ace does, but yeah, because you didn't see his base yet. But
Right.
yeah.
Would Way know that Garthon was using sundered dudes?
Here, roll a D100 Way. We're gonna say 51 or higher. Because it depends on when.
That's an 85.
85. Yeah, he would have came in with them.
Yeah, so back in character, I'd bring that up. It's like, so if they really hate each other so much, and the Queen can take over these Sundered Beasts at will, how can the Crown's Guard control them? Why are they making more of them?
I
Would
mean,
they just be thinning their own forces?
You know the answer to that in character, Valor. You actually hold on. I'm gonna double check if you know. I know this
don't think I
party
do.
knows or has the means to be able to put the answer together, but let me check something. I'll get back to you.
I mean, for why they would want the Sundered Beasts, they are a powerful force. Be useful for their and also just to share their might that, hey, we can control these beasts.
Right, but I mean, shouldn't the Queen be able to take over control at any time, since she has like the master control over all Sundered Beasts?
No, we don't know that.
Hmm.
I believe that's an assumption.
Little one, can you talk with dead people?
Not really. But given time, I probably could, or figure out a way to.
Because the soccer ball you're holding may have some answer to our curiosity here.
As he points at Valor. Or, not the soccer ball, but the ball.
What ball?
The half-eaten head.
Oh, Garthon.
Oh. Garthon said. Yeah, it would just, I'd have to do some research to figure it out, but I'm sure I could.
All right, yeah. In character, you got you Valor. You know the answer. Yeah, you know the answer.
Okay.
I know the answer. Okay.
Kinda. You can have a bit of an assumption. because the Phoenix told you, in his little exposition.
Okay.
He specifically said before there were kings, before there were crowns and stuff like that, before even the memories of your people, there were titans and there were giants. They didn't rule as mortals, but they specifically built these vessels or devices to speak and control differing elements, specifically being the orbs of elemental kind. You basically can put two and two together that, especially after what the Phoenix said were King Leonios and the Crownsguard basically slaughtered all of the giants, that they were able to seize the orbs of elemental kind and use that to bind them to, or use, well, that device to bind them to a specific oath, binding them to their will, and making them work for them rather than probably the queen.
Okay. So in a similar way, we could do it with the Sundered Beasts.
Mm-hmm. Hence why the
Gotcha.
name of the campaign is Oathbound.
What? Whoa, title drop. Oh.
Yeah. So now that I think about it, these Sundered Beasts might be Oathbound.
And roll credits.
Season
Roll
1
title
done.
sequence.
Oh my god! The series just started.
Also,
Sensei,
that is
roll
also
an ad.
That's funny. But that is also the reason why the campaign is called Ashes of the Crown.
Haha.
Because
Do
the
we-
giant's ashes.
Do we know where these orbs are? Or at least the water one.
The Phoenix told you this as well. They basically said there are multiple places, or there. I mean, it's wherever these creatures are probably stationed. There are similar things, similar to the vault. Not saying like there's multiple vaults, but more so like locations where these things would be stored. Go find them. You'll probably go to find the things that control them.
So, the orb that Nern had that we handed off to Isadora is not the orb?
No.
Or
No.
okay.
No, he.
I just want to make sure.
It is not. Yeah. It's how you say? What do you call it?
Like they wouldn't be in the location that we're finding the beast. It is almost in another location.
Yeah. Yeah, you would know that would be lock. You could probably assume that is lock and key in King Leonios' hand right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be
but-
something like stationed in the region.
No, but what you do know is, if you remember from the previous sessions, if you don't know, Yisk knows for sure. You guys had a specific quest to go find a random Titan artifact for Auntie Jewel. And you didn't know exactly what it did, but you do know that it had some shit to do with giants and some high-level stuff that you guys were just, I almost want to say incoherent of. You guys had no idea what the hell you were dealing with it. And you had it at some point. You don't think that was an orb of elemental kind, you just think it has something to do with it. You think that device is more connected to the orbs rather than the thing that Isadora has, right?
Okay. But yeah. Maybe I have some kind of connection to this sundering stuff. If I look into research it more often, I might uncover some more stuff.
Maybe. Well, next time we find something that has to do with it, we'll let you study it, I guess.
Yeah.
If you do come across anything that's similar to the text that I've seen before, I will gladly translate it for you.
All right.
That was Nav, was it?
I think
Yeah,
that
was
was
that-
That was
Oh.
Kojak. Yeah, he's restarting
Yeah.
Spacey.
It has
That's
been
it.
gone, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's in the back roads.
Sensei DMs.
Oh.
So where do we meet up?
actually, what is... There are more of you here, aren't there?
Down below, yes.
Do we know what they intend to do?
From what I can remember, they're wanting to talk to the beast that we took down.
Yeah.
And
We
just
freed him
res-
from a. Sorry, go ahead.
no, just as a valid to explain.
Yeah, we freed him from whatever mind control he was under, and so we're going to talk to him now that he's free. Maybe we get some help out of him, learn some more of what's going on, and then Garthon's old crew. Sure. Wait, you said you were part of it, right?
No.
Or you've seen him.
I merely cohabitated the vault with them. Sort of mutual agreement. They couldn't have caught me if they wanted to, anyways.
Right. But I'm guessing I'm not the first one with his face that you've seen.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. It's only recently I've regained my sanity.
I see. Well,
When they'd found me, I'd barely been holding on. As I said, my time is limited. I can't even remember what my own face looks like.
that's really sad. I'm sorry.
Well, sad or not, my time is limited anyways.
Is there a particular condition that's ailing you, or is it simply due to natural causes?
What Nova was doing in our village was harvesting the souls of villagers, sending them somewhere to be, presumably, what we know now, processed into ether. And so, your father and I tried to stop what we could. Your father directly confronting Nova, and I myself attempting to interrupt the ritual.
That's
Well,
something I'd like to hear.
I'm not particularly well versed in the occult. And so rather than sending them all off, they now burn inside of me.
As he kind of just summons a wisp of smoke, and in it you can kind of see the wailing and agonizing faces of those burned and slain.
When we were passing through that one section inside the vault, that spur any further reaction?
Not particularly.
I don't know whether to give you my condolences or just to respect such a admirable sacrifice. It's quite a lot to take on.
I wish for now is to bring everyone home to rest. They can no longer hold on, and I have barely kept it myself together. But under the influence of our friend in the flames here, I've regained a shred of conscience, as fleeting as it is.
Well, just know that you're doing a very admirable thing bringing them back. We can at least ensure that that gets done.
Then I'll also tell you this now, Ezekiel. Your father. I know not his exact location now, but I do know that as they separated us, they were taking him to Antasi.
So I was looking the complete wrong direction then. I see. Thank you for that. So much time has passed since that point. I can't be sure if he's still there, but it wouldn't hurt to check. While I don't think it's the highest thing on our priorities right now, it's certainly up there for my personal ones.
Well, it's also we can at least go try and find his remains. It's no surprise, after all, for your father was a traitor to the crown.
Part of me still wants to believe that he's still out there. I don't think he would fall just yet.
No, it was very long ago when your father came to the village, a runaway with his dear wife, carrying a child, hoping to find some sort of solace or sanctuary in a place far away from Korgath.
The time has certainly gone by quick since that point.
It has. But I must say this now, Ezekiel. Should my time run out, will I be able to entrust that you bring us all home?
As you say that, he would kind of stand up and would give a very polite and respectful bow, as he would say, "That is the least that we can do for everything you both have endured this far."
That's good. A little more peace of mind for myself then. But anyways, it's not like I intend to lose it so suddenly. I'd like to at least see the peaks myself. For one last time.
You've held it together for this long, and I'm fairly confident that you can hold together for a bit longer. I trust in your abilities.
Though, speaking of this long, how long has it been exactly? I've kind of lost track of time.
Would there be any, noticeable change in time? How long we've been sitting here resting, DM?
Sun's getting ready to come down. You'd also notice the dragon's been done with, Speak of Dead doesn't take long at all. He's more so just been waiting patiently for you guys, to finish your conversation. But, it's, you guys all would get another short rest, but you guys aren't far from a long rest.
Actually, how old are you now, anyways?
Let me check my character sheet. I believe I'm 28 going on 29.
Oh. He just kind of rocks his head back and it's like...
It's not that long of a time, but... It felt like a while.
You make it sound so minuscule. As you know, there actually is somewhat of a smile creeping onto his face from his usual rather serious and blank expression. This does get him to crack a smile a bit.
if we're going to go ahead and get resources or whatnot, we can leave a message for your friends. And be on our way, should that be our goal now.
To be frank, what would be our agenda at this point?
I think just take care of like final business and then go somewhere else.
We do probably have to leave Thrawn soon.
Yeah.
We did
Do
just
Actually, here.
we
hold
did
that.
just free
Do we?
Behemoth.
Yeah, but do we want to end the sheriff?
He might
Have
be
a
a smaller
few-
fry than we think.
I have a feeling that the people are taking care of him at this very moment.
Still means they're strong. Maybe get some recognition for our deeds.
Yeah,
Unless
if
we
you wanna
want
go
to
kill
stay
the sheriff,
anonymous.
go right now.
I mean, you literally just killed a desert boss. Like, you could literally just.
Yeah,
be
but
like,
nobody knows that.
Yeah, but you could literally tell people that, show the proof, and then be good.
Yeah.
A problem
Bring on
I just
deeds. But go ahead, Sylvia.
yeah, this problem I just realized with cashing in that bounty. Everyone knows that the guy was in the vault. The sheriff works for the crown. The crown does not want people to be in the vault.
Oh yeah, so we can't really just send anyone in because then they're just gonna be thrown into the vault.
Well, no. Should we, or should I show myself, and should we present his head? That just shows that the vault is no longer a viable option for penitence.
Unless we
That
make
is-
him and we display the head to the masses and say that we took him down. That I don't know.
You don't, Nuren.
Hmm?
Me being outside the vault, and Garroth's head being outside the vault, means that there is a way to get outside of the vault.
Is
The
that
vault is a
goblin that-
punishment place for those who've gone against the crown, assuming there is no way to get out of the vault.
Okay.
Right, so
that's-
what's the problem with showing the head again? Just proves that the Crown's Guard don't have a way to permanently keep people in the vault.
They're the ones paying the bounty.
Ah, right. That would make sense.
I mean, we can cash in the bounty, but we're probably not leaving. In fact, they probably won't pay us.
No. Let me break it down what Sylvia's saying. The fact that you went in and went in order to have gotten Iron Eye Garthon's head, you would have had to go into the vault, which is already a crime. So anybody trying to cash in the head or bounty of Iron Eye Garthon would immediately land you to be not really arrested, but immediately killed on the spot. She's saying that there is no way to cash in the bounty because of his head specifically.
Nern,
You shouldn't even
Nern
be knowing
was
about Iron Eye Garthon. You should be assuming he's dead. He's always been
yeah.
dead.
The thing that Nern was trying to say then was like, make a display like, hey, we did all of this, and
Yeah.
yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Make a public display out of it, and
We
not
could
take
do
the
it.
bounty.
I was mean with the fact that none of us can turn a bounty in, even on the best of terms.
So yeah,
Well-
still use the head. Don't take the money, but take the reputation.
Technically, we can get the bounty, but it's just not a good idea.
The fact alone that you've escaped Vault V is a commendable thing in the first place.
I mean, not many people know we went in. So just saying, oh, we escaped the vault. I mean, how many people are going to believe us?
Because we have
Exactly. That
Valor.
we have the
Right.
head.
Whose head do you currently have in your hands?
That's what I'm saying. Is we make it a display. That way, people will actually believe us.
Yes.
I think we're all on the same page.
I think
We're all
we're
just-
I think we're
Yeah.
saying the same thing in
you guys
different
are
languages.
saying the same things differently.
Okay, we've done this before. We'll do it again.
ChatGPT.
You know what? You know what would be very funny. The Shadow Syndicate or whatever were trying to threaten us. So planting the head somewhere they would find would be quite hilarious.
Do we know where the Shadows' headquarters is?
In fact, you know the whole idea of the shadow bosses. No one knows anything about them compared to the other desert bosses.
We could
Why don't we
just go to
go ahead?
Flatwoods. We can just put this in Flatwoods, like middle square center.
I was gonna say we put it on the doorstep of the Mirage.
Yeah, that is what I was planning. Yeah.
Band there.
There's only one problem now. If you guys were trying to get credit, you could have easily gotten credit beforehand because you literally had aces here on the forehead, which you now just scraped off because you didn't want to do that.
Well, shit.
Don't worry.
hold on.
I-
So
What is
now
that?
you
What is
actively
that?
have to hold the head and make it a seed. Be
Nah,
there
we can still carve it.
You
into
know
the-
what? There are
Yeah,
other
you know what?
unmarked places.
This'll work.
Oh my goodness.
What the hell?
Hold
Just
it
jumps and take a
still.
bullet.
Hold it still.
No! You're gonna blow it up and we have no proof!
No, just hold on. Stop. And Wade just kind of brings out his brush and just starts writing. Yisk ate this.
Yeah! Wait, they don't know my name.
What
They
this
just call me
poor
Psycho
fucking
Giant.
dude. Holy shit.
Then he'll also write, Valor scalped me.
My man was
I didn't do any of this.
tweaking out, not in his right mind because of the sundering and the queen. Y'all fucking walked up, blasted him, branded your whole name onto him, scalped him, and then just derided again.
Oh, wait.
Absolutely desecrating corpses.
Are
Like
we
any
the
classic
baddies?
adventurer party.
Don't worry. When we put his head somewhere, I'm gonna leave like one gold piece with him.
Hey,
But,
Sensei,
oh,
Yeah.
can you swim back down and grab the rest of the body?
no.
Can, yeah.
Okay, sweet. I'll just swim back up. I'll just drive a dagger into the body and then nail the head onto the end of the
Here, I'll just.
knife shaft, I guess.
I was gonna say, it won't be a classic adventuring party without a little bit of corpse desecration.
No, write up a note, basically describing, or just like, kind of like everything we're saying here. Like we were the ones who did this, and then have Yisk stab a dagger into his chest with a note hanging from it.
Everybody, make a charisma check. Val, you're the face, so you get advantage.
Just a straight charisma check.
Add those
Straight
points.
charisma.
Add those points. Oh yeah.
Oh god, we're so.
I think that's an 18.
Oh,
yeah.
never mind. Sounds good.
Yo, someone add those points.
Yeah. I get 6.
Oh, yeah, but-
Talking about
So-
Nurin.
No, that's.
Or huh? Who got,
No,
an,
that
who
was-
got a nat
yeah.
20?
She got disadvantage.
Oh, it's
20.
disadvantage.
No.
Why you have disadvantage?
Wait, why disadvantage?
Why did it roll with disadvantage?
Oh.
I think Sylvia's using 2014 exhaustion instead of
You have
20.
2014 exhaustion, don't you?
Let's see.
I have no idea. I don't even know where exhaustion is listed.
Oh no, you're
Okay.
poisoned.
Why are you?
Oh.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Why are you poisoned?
Why are you poisoned? What
It was the vault rat.
the-
Oh, that was a while ago. So yeah, you start your first roll was an nat 20.
What the fuck?
Wait, it just gave her back the point.
Stop pressing! Stop pressing it! Holy shit!
Going on?
Everyone
Get rid of
spam
the
it.
Wait, hold up. Get rid of the bite.
Let's go.
There we go. That was it. That was the pint.
Okay, gotcha. All right,
Now
but you
she's
did,
dead. Wait, what?
you did get a nat 20 though, Sylvia, so you can't add your any points that you have relating to your nat.
You
whenever
have
get
one
nat
exhaustion
20s,
though.
But okay, here we go. Valor, Sylvia, Nurin. Yeah, it makes sense. This is charismatic people. We're talking. You guys are talking about more of like the revolution side of this whole thing. Something that you guys haven't necessarily talked about really at all. But the thing about it is that anybody can truly just, write a message and say, oh yeah, we did it. But, like literally anybody could do that. But to actually be the individuals with physical proof and to show that you're not afraid of the crown and to actively defy them in front of the people would probably get more of a following and more of a reputation than just, placing the head and then ding dong ditching and running away.
Oh.
So
So
if you're
belly
looking for a
down.
reputation, that's probably the better way to do it.
Yeah, maybe.
But there is
maybe
no-
we
there's no
actually make a
half-
scene out of this.
Yeah, there is no. You get the sense there's not going to be any half measures with this.
It would
Okay.
be better to do it in flats than at the casino.
Yeah.
Okay.
In front of the
quick
people,
question.
not. Yes.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, that's pretty much it. What do you need?
So we really do need to come up with a group name. Because we can't just be like, oh, Yes was here, Ace was here. We need to come up with a group name.
What if we were called the Oathbound because we were bound by our oath to the Phoenix?
The Phoenix will smite you.
I was thinking more like Crownbreaker.
Pretty sure. Well, there's already the Throne Breakers.
Yeah, all you guys know is that every revolutionist in Leonios is considered the throne breaker term.
Ah, okay. Then I just say the Thronebreakers were here.
It's not specific. It's just another way of calling a revolutionist. It's not like a
Yeah, so
specific
we got to
to
come
you.
up with a name
Didn't
for who we are. Bunch of jackasses sitting in a circle.
Nern kind of thinking about it, in for player knowledge, in history, the King Leonios was like a follower of the god of like the sun, light stuff, right?
Yeah, Lumiere.
Yeah, Lumiere.
Lumiere. And since his tyrannical rule, he has given that up, or
Has he forsaken Lumiere?
It's unclear because you haven't dealt with him. Some people have rumored that he has. Some people have rumored that he hasn't. You know that at the very least, on one side, the people of Korgath typically worship Lumiere. Ironically, despite most of them being vampires, which is a little bit of hypocrisy there. God of Light versus that. But it's also rumored that King Leonios has gone like so batshit insane he believes himself to be even more powerful than a god, and he doesn't need Lumiere anymore.
So, with Valor's specific experiences with Leonios, would he know any more than that?
You were like right on the cusp of learning it. Like it's unfortunate, and you're gonna run into this a lot of the time. But that was also kind of the reason why you made Valor the way you did. They were right at the right about to become somebody within the crown, but then stuff happened.
Right.
Nern will snap his fingers and the illusion will turn into like a whiteboard and we have all of our name ideas and all that stuff.
Ooh,
Just
I got one. I think we should call ourselves the
We're not
Noxious
calling-
Blades.
No. I already had a feeling no.
Hey, remember that one thing I said about stew and gumbo?
Okay, fine.
Valor, I can't have you go
Emergency
through my
ration.
We don't all deal with poison, I'm sorry.
Nerd, you said you thought you might have an idea, right?
From what I understand is that he's King Leonios, Godfrey or whatever the fuck his name is. He worshipped Lumiere for a while, and it's been rumored that he's forsaken it. What if we pit that against him?
Well, like, do you have an idea exactly, or?
Not at the moment. I've just got notes and he back at the whiteboard. Different things, bouncing ideas.
Then perhaps something of punishing a heretic.
This feels like something we should probably have a conversation with more than just us about. But
The Dawnbreakers. No, that's stupid.
No, that's a terrible name. Who would ever want that to be their name?
Yeah.
What?
Roach just sneezes.
Maybe the Outcast?
That's too generic, I think.
Eh.
Ooh, the Ember Blades, hosted by Gishir.
He just picks up Gashir and throws him into the water.
No!
He'll be back.
Well, like, what if it's something like what better way to overthrow a king than by like some other noble house, right? What if we like kind of say we're like a noble house of some sort? And
He just looks around at everybody. It's like, I don't think anyone hears him.
I believe many are far from noble, as observed by the desecrated ball in your hand.
No, we put the ball back onto the body.
I mean, considering the nobility of Korgoth, we would not stick out.
is also
Then-
not wrong.
Perhaps appealing to the connection to the Phoenix, perhaps the Arisen.
I like that one.
I feel like that has something to do better with like a dogma of some kind.
Hmm.
A Phoenix's dogma.
Maybe.
Perhaps a second one. A third.
Perhaps. I don't know. I don't really feel like
Smited.
we're not really gonna be
Smited.
pawns in this game.
Oh my
Okay.
fucking God. Man.
Okay, so, but anyways, regardless, we will be throwing the body into the middle of the street
Hear me out.
of Flatwoods.
It would be fun
Yeah,
as fuck
well-
to literally call all of your like minions, like your captains, just pawns.
That would be funny. Hmm. Just
How about we all think of those names, decide on something out of game, and then during the Tavern session, decide on it in character.
I
Yeah, we have a
Sylvia,
conversation.
Hand
What-
on shoulder, hand on shoulder. They have been doing that for 6 months.
Oh, right.
This has been going on for way longer.
We
than-
just
have
need
not-
a name.
figured out a name in 6 months.
Then
What is,
how about everyone comes up with a name and we put all of those on pieces of paper, put them in a hat and draw it? Fucking hell, someone called.
Sensei, from a little bit more information. What is the deal with giants in Leonios? If we know anything about them,
Well, what's specific? You gotta be more specific.
like the general like knowledge of them, because
Ah,
I remember it being a thing.
yeah, giants. Okay, so a couple things. Titans were basically this they're referred to as Titans in Leonius because remember, Leonius is a continent locked off from the entire world.
Mhm.
Right. So giants were basically rumored to be the individuals who ruled over Leonios originally, Maybe even it's unclear if it was the rest of like Tahiri, but at least Leonios for sure. They also had a very, very highly advanced civilization dealing with technology, but more so in the case of magic, rather. They were so advanced that, as you remember, in the Architect's ruins, that they even tried to help in making a 10th level thing, or 10th cycle thing, right? I would say Nurin. Go ahead and make a quick history check, just real fast.
Again, guidance.
Yeah, real quick.
Cool.
All right, cool. You understand that they were, just through your studies, that they were trying to probably make it the 10th level spell. You actually know that in character, not like there is no ambiguity with that. And you know, apparently they say in history that is what wiped them out, and that is why they're no longer here, because they fucked around and found out. That's not the case. It was actually the Crown's Guard went and killed them all. So there were giants that survived, but King Leonidas decided to take it upon himself and treat the giants like Thor. And yeah, that's about as much information as you know regarding them. But the other thing is that the giants made the orbs of elemental kind, and also they made the orbs of dragon kind. If you don't know, all of you guys out of game should know, maybe even some of you as players if you read the first original lore post for Aurora, that the reason why King Leonios is king is because he basically lured all the dragons to one place using the orbs of dragonkind and smote them down, killed them. Cool. People believed it was the people, like, you know, humans, dwarves, elves, that made that thing. It was not that. It was the giants, or the titans.
We also have, we could also use the giants as inspiration, call themselves Titans.
Like a team of Titans?
Ah,
Maybe.
My man.
And then we can say go.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes my soul.
Pick up Valor from in the water. Tell the others we said hi.
I'm gonna mute now.
Alright, everybody, you jackasses here. I like Sylvia's idea, just so we get something going. Everybody message me. Everybody message me your team name ID, even if you don't think it's good. Just message it to me, right? And then I will post them all in the chat. You will vote on whichever one you think is coolest. And then there you go. Then you can decide if you hate it or you love it.
Fun.
Alright, how many serious answers are we gonna get, and how many meme answers are we gonna get?
I don't have an idea right now. Can we have this be like a thing that we do at the next tavern night?
I'm telling you, y'all
Like,
won't
please.
have time.
Please.
I
Give us time. You can't put me on the spot.
We can't put me on the spot like this.
My bad. 6 months wasn't enough. My bad. I'll give you 9.
1 more week, that's it.
Why don't you come up with a name then? Give us our name.
I don't like giving the
The
party names.
Oathbound.
That's a good name, actually.
God damn. If I have another fucking campaign... You know what the Soulbound called themselves? The Soulbound. That's exactly what they called themselves. I didn't even say it in character and they called themselves that. Oh my fucking goodness.
Yeah, guys, I guess we're oathbound to each other now.
What are we,
Man.
some kind of Oathbound?
Really going for that golden glory.
Oh my fucking god. You're getting yeeted.
Yeah, what if we just call ourselves another campaign?
Why am I gone? Yeah, what do we got? What are we, some kind of Dawnbreakers?
Alright. What are we, the GOC? The Guardians of Creation? Oh man. God. Okay, speaking of which, how about this? I actually do need to know this, making sure that the plan is still the same. So Valor, you are going over with the other group, along with Osadi, back with Isidore and Zenny. You're meeting up with them, dealing with your whole family situation, and also talking to Behemoth, right?
Yes.
Is anybody else going with them, or you got the rest of you just all going to town?
Going to town.
Going to
Getting
town.
Getting our gold, I assuming going to town.
That's about
or-
to happen in a minute.
Okay, cool.
So if you're going to
Also-
town, go over here. By Gashir.
During the Leviathan fight, did we find any more ether crystals?
No.
Damn.
I can only be
Alright.
a max of 3 people can go. Hold on, what is it? Zenny, Isidore, that's 1, 2. Only max of 4 people can go back to Behemoth. Because I can't run for 7 people for that. Max of 6. So the other 6 that you're going to town. So who wants to go to town?
Who wants to come with us?
The cool people. You can also ask like Isidore and Zenny.
I don't think they want to hang out with us.
No, I think they very much want to go back to the.
No.
Also, out of game, their schedules only work that day, so no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the point with the scheduling.
Wait, what time is the town?
This time, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
we-
I'm going with them for scheduling.
So it'll be next Thursday, right, when we get back to the town, and we have that tavern night.
It'll probably be on a Wednesday. We'll see. I'll have to look at the schedule again to see when everybody's the most available. Again, as usual, not everybody's going to be able to make it to the tavern night. It is what it is. I mean, you kind of all know that, right?
Yeah,
Skull, you have to make it to this one tavern night. Please.
you have to make it to this tavern night.
Just wait. Just wait.
Oh man, oh man.
I'll be perfectly honest. I will be out of town, but I can still join in.
Nice.
Yeah,
Powers of the universe.
We-
Man.
exactly.
Yeah, and we have this one guy, Nurin. He's a fucking not here again.
He's real. He's real. Trust
I
me.
get
Guys.
to the door of the tavern, and Keeper Selene just grabs me. Nope, not again.
Holy moly.
Dude, at this
I, mean,
point,
I can skip my lab. I'm already fucking up the curb anyways.
Oh, shit.
my goodness. Alright, this can work. Here, Ezekiel, you said, so your schedule is changing? From Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Oh no,
to
no,
Friday?
it's still gonna be it's still gonna be for, like for today. So basically, this still gonna be for Thursdays.
Okay, yeah, okay, cool. Then yeah, unless you just actively wanted to go. I mean, like, you could go to the other thing, but I'm pretty sure afterwards they're going to just go directly to you know, deal with Valor's stuff. And I don't know if necessarily everybody's gonna go deal with that. I don't know, but I also don't want to
Wasn't it
DM
like
7
Wednesday?
DM for 7 people for that, because that's more akin to a dungeon. Not really.
Wasn't it like Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern?
Wednesday 7:30.
Nah, that's like right when I'm about getting up for work. I couldn't.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, you're over here. You're in the gulag. Alright, cool. Alright, that said, for those who are going in town, I need to know this. Alright, one, what are you guys going to go do? Are you just heading straight to Floodgate? Or, excuse me, are you heading straight to, what do you call it? Auntie Jules? Or are you going to somewhere else? Like, what's the plan here?
I'd probably go see if there's any marketplaces and just start buying supplies. Like,
You can just do
More
that
food.
on.
We can
Same
do
thing
that
I was thinking.
outside.
ain't that just a bar though?
Well, you can also do it on the new West March's website.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Granted, it's
we
not
don't
going to be
need to
magic
go-
items, but you can just basically send your people to go buy
Yeah.
stuff for you.
Yeah.
Do we also want to spike the head?
We're gonna
Yeah.
no, we're gonna do that like I think probably during the big tavern night when we
Okay.
rock back up into
I can work with that.
Floodgate Flats.
Cool.
Okay. I think I haven't. So you're just. So from what it seems like, you guys are just heading straight to Auntie Jules then? Have
Yeah,
that
getting
deal.
everything ready, and once we see the party, we'll start bouncing.
You can also
and
just
then
spend time getting food and water for the party because you guys have none.
I just
We have water.
Well,
How much
yeah,
water
my bad.
did we just max out on water? By the way,
Maxed out
Sensei.
water.
Yeah,
Oh, we maxed the crap out of water.
you guys do need food though, and medicine, because medicine
Yeah,
is used to take long
That'd be
rests.
nice. Go max those out in mana if you honestly if you can. And maybe protect or move the caravan.
All right.
That's probably a bad idea because you won't know where the caravan will be. It's more of a case of you guys in the vault. Please don't take forever to do what you got to do and hurry up and get the fuck back.
If you guys take too long, me and Ace are gonna go check out the old lab.
Then you're all fucked.
We're going for a night on the town.
Yeah.
If
Alright,
it comes down
I think
to
I
it,
got it.
Sensei, scheduling wise, next week we're doing the talking to a behemoth on Wednesday. If it bleeds into Thursday with the things with my family, I can make that day too.
Okay.
If it needs to.
Here's what I was gonna ask. All right, for these bozos up here, what time do you or what day do you want to play? You want to play on Tuesday or you want to play Thursday? It's gonna be the same time, a 2 p.m. EST start till about now. But
You guys want to get Tuesday and just get done with all the shopping and all that stuff?
Either day works.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll say you're not gonna be shopping. It'll be more so you guys actually traveling back to Floodgate.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
Either day
Tuesdays I
works for
think
me
work.
anytime if it's me.
Okay. We can.
Does Tuesday work for you, Scold?
Probably not on Tuesday.
One meaty hand through your screen. You little.
I'm pretty sure I'll be on a plane on over session time.
What about Thursday then? Is that good?
Thursday would be free, yeah.
Thursday it is. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Alright, so next week, you got it. Alrighty, then that is the plan, and then we'll say if anybody who goes to the Behemoth session, they want to leave, and go join these guys over here, they can maybe do so depending on what you guys do in that session. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Alright. Cool. So, if that is the case, here's what I'll do. I was gonna have this happen beforehand, but I'll have it happen actually at the beginning of next session. The dragon will basically begin to fly on over towards U5, or U5 is in U4 and Gashir, and he'll get ready to start talking to you guys and help you get your gold and other resources here. But the rest of you guys in Valor, Way, Sylvia, and Osadi, you'll start heading downwards into the water, meet up with Isadora and Zenny, and do your thing there. With that,
See y'all back at Floodgate Flats and dives into the water.
to the flats, to the flats,
Wait.
to the flats.
To the flats, to the flats, to the flats.
What's up, Jade?
Oh, never mind.
Okay. Alrighty. With that, the undecided party name begin to disperse, and they actively, surely, out of game, think about, party names until the tavern night when they reveal it, what they've been cooking up to Sensei's D suplex. Alright.
Editor's note: we still didn't.
One person's gonna come up with a shitty name, and that's what it's gonna be for the rest of the campaign.
We were so
Hell yeah.
close. We were so close.
We're gonna be called the Shits.
We're gonna be called the Runs because we give fucking Leonio some pads.
We call ourselves the
altars.
Alt.
The altars.
No.
I do like the idea of putting something negative on our name.
The constipations because we're a pain in his ass.
Or something like the disfavor.
You guys
or
have a
something
good
like
day.
that.
Alright.
Bidet.
Also, don't forget you guys can get some free AP. If you do a session log, you can do it just writing down your notes and copy and pasting them, or you can say what happened from your character's perspective. You can put literally 2 sentences down and get 2 AP. So go ahead and do it. The lore scribes are loving it, and they appreciate every single time when you guys do it. So keep doing it.
I have
Is
2
it
session
for West
logs.
Marches or for here?
For West Marches, I will also say, because I like the idea from before, you guys, every single time you guys do it, you can either get West Marches AP or you can get 2 awakening points for this campaign.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, and with the nat 1 I rolled earlier, can I just unlock from the Jaws of Death for
Yeah.
me and Ezekiel?
Yeah, you can.
Ev.
I haven't here.
Oh yeah, Ev's not here.
Yeah, he's been gone.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Bro, been gone.
All right, well, thank you guys again for playing. If you guys want to bounce out, you can do that. I'm going to go break down stream. All right, I'll be back.
Cuckoo.
All right, thank you guys again for everyone who was able to watch. Appreciate all of you guys. You guys are sick. You guys are cool. You guys are nasty. All right, we're gonna do a quick giveaway because we didn't do one last time. This one is gonna be for 500 credits because we didn't do it previously. Let's make the giveaway. I don't know, Bond, like James Bond. All right, I'll type it in chat. That is what you got to type in to get 500 credits. Go ahead. All right. Beyond that, if you haven't done so, please check out this. If you didn't know, we're doing not a giveaway. We're doing basically a fundraiser for Project Aurora to help fund a lot of the tutorial island stuff, and basically be able to make a better experience for the new players joining into Project Aurora, but also make a better and higher quality experience for the existing auroraverse player base. One of the things that you can, one of the ways that you can contribute to the fundraiser and get a bunch of stuff in the process is you can tap into one of our subscription tiers. We have Explorer for $6.99, Supporter for $17.99, and Aurora Elite for $179.99. They're discounted for the next 2 weeks, and if you do so, you'll be able to keep these discounts forever, as long as you stay subscribed, and you get a bunch of cool benefits like a couple thousand credits as well, and an exclusive token border on top of that. And if you get the sub, you don't like it after a month or so, and you say, hey, it's not for you, and you're stepping back from Project Aurora, you can get all your money back, you're good. All right. But that said, be sure to go sign up for that. We have a couple of cool things coming down the pipeline. I just want to shout that out. In order to look into more information about it, here, I'm going to copy and paste the link. You guys can find it there in the server announcements. All right, let's roll the dice. Let's see how many people we're rolling for. I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. Okay, so let's roll a d6. Roll. Let's try that one more time. All right, that's gonna be a 1. That's gonna be Ghosty. Congratulations, GG's in the chat to Ghosty, as they're gonna win the 500 credits. Congratulations, congratulations. All right, that said, here you go. Boom. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys either later tonight if I feel like streaming Golden Glory. If not, I will see you guys Wednesday. Peace. Oh, and by the way, like the new video that we just posted. I almost forgot. Yeah, I posted a video. It's pretty sick, nasty. It's pretty cool. It's pretty chill. And it's about being cool in D&D and failing. So continue failing. Go watch the video. Hey, go like
real
it.
quick, before we get into things,
Shut up, me. You guys have a good one.